You ever notice how everything's been dumbed down lately? Everything's easy, optimized, instant, like we're all babies that need to be spoon-fed convenience because life is just so hard. Boo-hoo, you're told to chase comfort like it's enlightenment. Order food with a thumb, binge shows in bed, turn off your brain and vibe. It's all wrapped in this shiny little package called self-care. But really? It's softness. It's passive decay dressed up like personal growth. Here's the truth, listener. The world doesn't care if you're comfortable. In fact, it kind of prefers you sedated. Easier to sell stuff to someone who's too numbed out to notice they hate their life. And the kicker? Comfort doesn't make you happy. It makes you weak. Because comfort, by definition, removes resistance. And resistance is where strength comes from. You ever try growing muscle without resistance? No? Good. Because it doesn't work. Same goes for your mind, your willpower, your focus. You keep chasing ease, you'll forget how to fight. And that means when something actually hard shows up, like grief, failure, loneliness, you're toast. Floppy little ego, no armor, zero tolerance for pain. All because you bought into the lie that peace equals never being uncomfortable. It doesn't. Peace is control, and you don't get control by taking naps every time life pinches your feelings. See, weakness isn't just tolerated now. It's celebrated. It's branded. Monetized. They slap a pastel filter on burnout and call it relatable. Feeling lost? There's a hoodie for that. An app. A playlist. A therapy-themed candle with a QR code. You're not solving anything. You're shopping your sadness. Modern life figured out how to turn your fragility into a subscription plan. Anxious? Here's your daily dose of affirmations, soft lo-fi beats, and a journaling prompt. Just don't ask why you're anxious. That's too uncomfortable. Because God forbid you face your own reflection without a ring light and guided breathing. But here's the twist. The system needs you soft. Soft people buy more. Question less. Avoid discomfort like it's contagious. Strong people? They're dangerous. They notice the game. They get quiet, focused. They start cutting out the noise. You can't sell chaos to someone who's trained themselves to sit in silence. So yeah, modern culture rewards weakness because weakness is easier to sell to, easier to control, easier to distract. And that means if you don't want to be weak, you're gonna have to swim upstream. Because everything around you is built to make sure you stay mentally flabby, emotionally impulsive, and spiritually directionless. You want to escape that? You're going to need discipline, grit, and a middle finger aimed directly at every lie that says, you're fine just the way you are, when deep down, you know you're not. Discomfort gets a bad rap. People act like it's some kind of glitch in the matrix. Oh no, I feel awkward. Oh no, this is hard. Yeah? Good. That's called growth, buddy. You're welcome. See? Modern society is obsessed with protecting you from discomfort. Participation trophies, safe spaces, filters for your face and your feelings. It's all just bubble wrap for your ego. But here's what they don't tell you. Discomfort is the only real feedback you'll ever get. It's the system update that says, hey, you're weak here, fix it. But instead of listening, you silence the signal. You run back to your comfort zone and convince yourself that healing means avoiding anything remotely unpleasant. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. Discomfort is the gym for your soul, and if you never push past easy mode, you stay stuck in toddler settings your whole damn life. People want confidence without confrontation, strength without struggle, wisdom without pain. Sorry, pal, that's not how any of this works. You don't grow by staying cozy. You grow by bleeding a little, failing a lot, getting wrecked by life and showing up anyway. The hard truth? If you don't voluntarily seek out discomfort, life will serve it to you cold. And when it does, if you haven't trained for it, you'll crumble. Not because you're weak by default, but because you were never tested. And untested people fold fast. Here's the secret no one wants to admit. Comfort doesn't build character. Challenge does. Pain does. Doing the thing you don't want to do, consistently, that's the furnace where strength is forged. When you start choosing the hard path, you stop negotiating with weakness. Cold shower? Take it. Early workout? Do it. Difficult conversation? Start it. No whining, no prep talk, no podcast quote to hype you up. Just action. Because every time you choose discomfort over ease, you're teaching your brain, I'm the one in charge now. And that rewires everything. You stop flinching at resistance. You stop waiting to feel motivated. You stop needing life to be perfect before you move. Discipline replaces dopamine. Action replaces anxiety. You go from being a reaction machine to a walking scalpel. Sharp, precise, unshakable. Meanwhile, the people still waiting for the right time, still trying to align their energy before they get off the couch, they'll be wondering how you became bulletproof. The answer? You stopped worshiping comfort, and you started training for war, even when there wasn't one. That's the difference. Anyone can be calm when life is easy, but you're building the kind of strength that doesn't care how hard life gets, because it's already harder not to be this version of you. You want to know what real strength looks like? It's not screaming. It's not flexing. It's not posting your grind set on Instagram at 5 a.m. Real strength walks in the room and doesn't need to say a word. It's the guy who doesn't talk because he doesn't have to. It's the woman who doesn't explain because she doesn't owe anyone anything. Calm isn't a mood. It's a weapon. Stoic, measured, surgical. Because when everyone else is reacting, panicking, spiraling, you're still, watching, thinking, holding the line. And that freaks people out. Because control, real internal control, it's rare, uncomfortable to be around, unpredictable, dangerous. That's why modern culture tries to clown it. Makes you think being emotional 24/7 is authentic. That blurting out every thought and oversharing online is brave. It's not brave, it's leaking. You want power? Learn to shut up. Sit still. Say no without flinching. Walk away without drama. Discipline isn't loud. Resilience doesn't need applause. And presence? Real, grounded, centered presence? That's the scariest thing in the room. Because the person who has mastered their emotions, the one who doesn't flinch, doesn't fold, doesn't beg for validation, that person is immune to manipulation. You can't sell fear to someone who already made peace with pain. You can't bait someone into reacting when they've trained to be unbothered. That's not just power. That's sovereignty. Here's the part most people don't want to hear. No one's going to do this for you. There's no secret mentor waiting in the wings. No right time around the corner. No divine lightning bolt of motivation that's going to hit you in the shower and magically change your life. It's you, or nothing. You either lead yourself, or you get led by everything around you. And let me tell you, the world will gladly lead you. Straight into mediocrity, soft routines, cheap dopamine, comfort as a personality trait. They want you reactive, dependent, and numb. Because numb people don't revolt, they just scroll. So yeah, you could keep doing that. Keep playing small. Keep waiting for alignment while your potential collects dust in the back of your brain. Or you could do the only thing that actually builds something that lasts. Choose the hard path, on purpose, daily, not for applause, not for views, but because it's the only way you stop being a passenger in your own life. Get uncomfortable, get disciplined, get dangerous. You want peace? Earn it. You want purpose? Build it. You want freedom? Fight for it. because soft people don't survive hard times. But the world? Oh, it's getting harder and fast. So you've got a choice. Be the kind of person the storm breaks, or the kind it builds.